anybody starting a med spa, or as you know, any kind of business, entrepreneurship is not for the faint of heart. If you are running to do this because you think I'm going to do this so I can set my own hours and do this, that, and other, then rethink it, because you will not have your own hours. You will be poor for probably at least a year or two.
Right. Busting up costs. It's not cheap.
And so just really kind of step back and really think about what your why is going to be, understanding and doing your research, figuring out what your benchmarks are, really figuring out how much do med spas make. I didn't go into this. This was not going to be my thing that I went into so that I can I'm retiring early. No, lasers, I've equipment in my place that's cost of a house. It's very expensive. And when you just kind of look at what you make by way of injectables and all that kind of stuff, it's a passion of mine. I love it. Right. But it's definitely not probably, unless you start looking at how you want to scale. And I do have ideas for that, but people that may want to go into a med spa and start that business, just really think about it. I actually love helping other people out with business stuff. I'm like a Goldman Sachs alumni.
Oh,
the 10,000 small business. And so, I've learned so much from that.
Right.
And I love to just kind of help other people and pass it on, because, some things need to be a hobby, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
and not a business,
Right.
And so, maybe having people start with just kind of knowing what to think about and to look at before you make that big step.
Right, because I would imagine that the back bar on a med spa line is expensive, which is reflected in the retail costs. But then you have to have a certified physician backing you, and that costs too.
Yes.
So everything has
even buy-in.
Right.
This is not like, and there are businesses that now have made that a business, where they have set up a way where they can take small med spa owners that want to get started and say, come under my umbrella. And so instead of you having to spend,
the $3,000 on the ZO, minimum,
right? You could just buy a box of cream, for or a box of filler, as opposed to we're going to start doing Sculptra, which is amazing for it's the new anti-aging by Galderma, where it helps you to build your own collagen, and the training and buy-in is $10,000.
Oh, wow.
And so, you got to pay to play.
Right.
And we're going to do that. But for a person that's just coming, especially when you're leaving the bedside and you've been used to that straightforward hospital money.
Right.
You
guaranteed.
I know. Sometimes I'll be like, is they hired?
Can I go back? You can come back.
So that would be that they can call me. And I take, I will set aside a couple times a week where I'll take 15-minute calls just to spend time with people about, their logos or their ideas to bounce off of me.
Right. Yeah. Well, tell people where they can find you.
So, you can find me at www.FitzyShadesMedSpa.com. I'm on Instagram, and that's our handle also. We're Fitzy Shades Med Spa and Laser. That's how you find me. My phone numbers will be there. Usually we're very responsive if you direct message us or text the line. And you could even say, hey, can Diane call me back?
Oh, wow.
And that'll get to me. I'm not that big where, and honestly, wonderful. I don't aspire to ever be that big.
Okay.
In that big, I don't, because one of the things, and you probably I love that you're doing this, and I bet you love this, right?
I love it.
But you're a successful businesswoman, and you see it, you enjoy it, but you have all that other stuff. And what can easily happen is that once you hit the business side, what you were passionate about, you find yourself no longer doing that.
Right.
Okay. So initially I was passionate about helping women recover from plastic surgery. Right.
Right.
And so I got a home healthcare agency. And so then after, you get 8 employees later and some contractors, now I'm a babysitter. It's just being,
right.
And then this passion just sucked out of you, because what you love now is something different.
Right.
Well, that's where you go and hire the people that love babysitting. But, until you get to that point.
Right.
You know how that is. So like
Yes,
I will tell people we need with that.
Right.
Okay.
So we're gifting you with the Sugar Mama box, a sugar box, and open
Thank
it up.
you.
Open it up. Let's see what's in there.
Yes. Ooh, I love the box.
Thank you.
Oh,
Okay, so
look at this. Thank you. And you know what's funny? I wanted to bring you some skincare, but and I was going to bring you some Zio. Because Zio is so active,
yeah,
it's one of those kind of things. I needed to see you first.
right.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Oh, this is cool. Yeah.
From here, a little Sugar Mama glass
And your book.
and a book. So enjoy. When you want high intensity fictional drama, read the book.
I love all this stuff that you're doing.
Well, thank you
Yes,
for
thank
coming
you
on
for
Big
having
Texas
me.
Bossin today. Thank
Yes,
you.
this has been great.
It has.
Yes.
It really has. Thanks for tuning in to Big Texas Bossin podcast. If you like these conversations, be sure to subscribe on YouTube and follow us on all social media platforms at Big Texas Bossin. Tag us on social at #BTB.